Hi, I'm Oscar Pelazon from the Business Success Centre and welcome to Module 7 of the Business Accelerator program, Building a Powerful Brand. Today, we're joined by Martin Purcell from One Brand. Martin is a branding expert with a wealth of experience helping businesses define, develop and deliver powerful brands that connect deep with their customers. He's going to take us through what makes a brand truly stand out and how you can apply these principles to your own business. Martin, over to you.
Thanks for that kind welcome, Oscar. I'm thrilled to be part of the Business Accelerator program and to share the how-tos in building successful brands. So, let's get started. In this session, we're diving into what makes a brand powerful, not just visually, but strategically, and how your brand becomes a tool for influence, differentiation, and growth. In a noisy market, being good isn't enough. You have to be memorable. People don't remember your offer, they remember how you made them feel. A powerful brand becomes a mental shortcut, a trigger for trust, relevance, and value. That's how you stay top of mind, even when your competitors are shouting louder. Here's what you'll get from this module. What a brand really is. Why positioning is critical. The key elements of a brand identity. The power of alignment. The role of brand experience. And how to bring it all together in your business. Let's clear something up. Your brand is not your logo. Your brand is how people perceive you. It's the gut feeling someone has when they interact with your business. That perception is shaped by everything from your visuals and messaging to your team and how you deliver. A brand is not what you say it is what they say it is. Here's the sequence that matters. Brand clarity creates recognition. Recognition builds familiarity. Familiarity drives reputation, and reputation fuels growth. The stronger and more consistent your footprint, the faster you build trust, and the easier it becomes to win business. Strong brands are driven by three things: clarity about you and your business, a deep understanding of who you are, what you offer, and the value you deliver. Visual assets and messaging that reflects your marketing intent. Everything your audience sees and hears should match your desired brand image. Alignment across your business. From marketing to customer service, every touch point should deliver a consistent brand experience. These drivers give your brand strength and coherence. Without them, your message gets lost and your credibility suffers. So, how do you create clarity? You align four strategic pillars. Mission, your why, the reason your business exists beyond making money. Vision, where you want to take your business. Values, the principles that guide your behavior. And positioning, how you stand out and compete in your market. When those are clear and aligned, your brand becomes a force multiplier. Everything else starts to click into place. When your brand is clear, everything improves. Your culture becomes easier to define and lead. You attract the right fit clients. Your marketing becomes more focused and less wasteful. Your message becomes more believable and compelling. Clarity isn't just attractive, it's profitable. Your brand sits on a foundation. Your positioning. If your product, market, pricing or customer experience is unclear or inconsistent, your brand won't land. Positioning answers these three questions. What do we do? Who is it for? And why are we the best choice? Your positioning gives you a clear strategic base for your brand identity and greater relevance. Brand alignment happens when your visuals reflect who you truly are, your messaging is consistent across all channels, your internal identity and external presentation match. When you achieve this, your brand becomes both believable and compelling. Internally, brand alignment shows up in your team's behaviours, decision making, hiring practices, and company culture. Externally, it's reflected in your product quality, marketing, pricing, sales approach, customer experience, and after-sales service. Both must be in sync to create a seamless experience for your clients. Why does this matter so much? When you have alignment, you get clarity and consistency. People know what you stand for. Trust and credibility. You walk your talk. Efficient decision making. Your team is empowered. Stronger emotional connection. Clients feel confident and seen. A competitive edge. Your message cuts through. This is brand strength in action. Let's shift gears into how all this alignment feels from the outside. That's called brand experience. It's the emotional journey someone has when they interact with your business. From your first ad to your final invoice. From your website to your email tone. From sales to service to aftercare. A brand experience builds trust, strengthens loyalty, and drives referrals. A weak or consistent one, it quietly erodes confidence. And over time, that costs you. Let's take you through some recognizable brands and what makes them exceptional. They are a combination of great product and exceptional brand identity. Apple's why is to help people live seamlessly through technology. That why is manifested in every touch point that you have with them, including the exquisite packaging, product design, storefront layouts, the in-store experience, visual marketing, outdoor advertising, and so on. Nike's why is helping people to unleash their inner athlete. The branding and the amazing product tech has elevated them to super brand status. They live out their mission by continuing to lead the way in sports apparel innovation, in the collaborations they develop with sports stars, and in their unrelenting message of just do it. Let's boil it down. Strong brands do three things. Clarify what they stand for, differentiate from the noise, and build trust through consistency. When you get this right, your brand becomes a growth engine, not just a marketing tool. Here's how to build a magnetic brand. Know your why and what makes it visible. Tell a story your clients want to be a part of. Embrace what makes you different, and maintain consistency in visuals, messaging, and delivery. Time to pause and self-check. Everything that makes up your brand are collectively called your brand assets. So, here are some questions to ask yourself. Are your brand assets aligned with your positioning? Does your brand look, sound, and feel like what you want to be known for? And what's one practical step you can take today to better express your brand? Make some notes, we'll workshop this live. Remember, a brand is not just what you say it is, it's what they say it is. That's from Martin Purcell, who's a leading brand strategist and author, reminding us that your brand lives in the minds of your customers, shaped purely by their experiences and perception. Branding isn't an exercise in ego. It's an exercise in clarity, trust, and influence, and a critical investment in the foundations of your business. And here's a quote from Steve Forbes, founder of Forbes magazine. He says, "Your brand is the single most important investment you can make in your business." I look forward to joining you with Steve and Oscar at the workshop.
Thanks, Martin. And don't forget to follow us on socials. And thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you at the workshop.